Hello, Internet. Hello, Eat Like a Bear community. Will 2025 be our best year ever? You bet. Okay, we don't need the magic 8 ball for that. And you guys know that when I don't have my glasses on, I really don't even read it. I just say whatever I want to say. Okay. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2025. So I'm Amanda Rose, founder of the Eat Like a Bear community. And at Eat Like a Bear, we go big in weight loss. Okay. So I was running around this earth at 280 pounds some years back. So it's been what, 7 years for me now? I lost my weight in 2017 and into 2018. And then my story went, I don't know, kind of viral or whatever. And that was the beginnings of Eat Like a Bear, which you see here. And so we're still here kicking around and like hitting it again because I'm up weight wise. I'm up. So I have a head injury. Okay. A lot of you know this already. I am recovering from a traumatic brain injury. So my 2025 is a little unusual as well. And so are my live videos, because you'll see I get distracted or whatever else. I like lose vocabulary. I have like cognitive lapses or all that. Hopefully we can just laugh at all of that as I rebuild my brain synapses in 2025. And I'll tell y'all what, if I can run around rebuilding my brain synapses in 2025, you can lose a pound. Okay, so that's what we're doing. And I'm going to give you a quick little intro. And I see there's a lot of questions already. I'm really excited about this. But you need to know about 2 web addresses. So I'll put them right here. One is eatlikeabear.com. That is where you'll find you can look in the top navigation. You can find the 3-day challenge, and you can find the community, eatlikeabearden.com. Oh, look at this sun streaks on my paper here. eatlikeabearden.com. The den is the community area. And so the Eat Like a Bear website is just like static pages, but the discussions happen right here in the den. And that is where you'll find frequently asked questions and stuff like that as well. And so let me attempt to do a quick little screenshot kind of thing for you. But before we do that, oh my goodness. Oh, here it is. I want to tell you guys the number one thing, and we haven't even talked about this, so this is kind of new to everybody. The number one thing, the number one tool and resource you should all be using in 2025 is new, okay? And it is our Century Life space at the den, at eatlikeabearden.com. And I'm going to show you just on my phone right here the phone view of it. And in the spaces at Eat Like a Bear Den, there's one. It's right now in the January 2025 accountability area, but anyone can see it. You don't need to, because you got to put some money in the hat to really get into all the content in the 2025 area, the January area. And so don't judge. I need to pay my bills, guys. I do, because they're kind of significant. But this is the best deal on the internet, truly. And so, but some got to pay for it, and I have no money to pay for it. So, but this is for free right here. It says our Century Life image gallery. See that right there? Our Century Life image gallery. Click on that. And Robin just posted a quilt. Oh my God. Well, so this is perfect because and do you see how I reacted to that? And I was like, oh, okay, because that is exactly the point. So now I'm going to scroll. Oh, look, Julie posted a dog. I think this posted a dog a few days ago of this dog, just like peering, like standing like all proud on this road and just looking out there, looking at like the world. And I'm like, we need to be more like this dog. So inspiring some dog photos. But look, you guys, look at Teresa. Okay. Trying to show this without the reflection. Oh, look, I forgot that I posted this. This is me over here. My youngest, my oldest, I only have 2. So my youngest, oldest, my sister, and my husband. And so it's just, but look, look, Julie posted a kayaking photo. I mean, what? So, because way back when in COVID, when Eat Like a Bear just like exploded in members, we did so, and we had such great success. And I know it was for this key reason. We had a Facebook group that was very active, and people would get in, and then those posts would pop into people's feed. And so imagine this, you're in line at Target and you open your phone and, our demographic, because we're a lot of older ladies, okay, are often going to open the Facebook app and then see what's popping in that feed. It would be stuff from Eat Like a Bear. And that really, really helped keep people on track and inspired. It was truly an amazing, I feel like it was a big part of the secret sauce of Eat Like a Bear. And that was like the peak of our like century bears. We had people losing 100 pounds or more and becoming century bears. And it was just like the absolute peak of all that. And I know it was because when y'all were in line at Target, you were open your Facebook and then we'd pop in your feed. Well, what if we all train ourselves this year that the first thing we're going to open is not Facebook or whatever else, or text messages or whatever else. We're going to open the Century Life Image Gallery. And so now for this idea to work, we all have to also post in there. And anyone can post. You just have to make an account on this, just, username, password, and post and use it. And by the way, there's a bounty out now. So I just announcing it right now. Anyone who can, so this is on my phone, and you know how on your phone you have a bunch of these icons. It is totally possible to take a link like the century photo link and make it an icon and put it on your screen. So it's just right there and you just click and there you are. Anyone who can do a walkthrough like with screenshots or a screen capture video and post it in our FAQs for the iPhone, I'll send you a book and I'll send you a little bit of merch. Okay. So first one who does it, and the first one who does it for an Android. Cause you know what? I don't want to, I'm so period in tech right now and I have a brain injury. So I'm happily going to send someone like a book and stuff. Okay. But what we need is a step-by-step on how to get that link to like one of these icons on our phone. So first person on the iPhone, first person on the Android who put it in the FAQ area. What is the FAQ area? I'm glad you asked. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. Let's see. This is going to be just a moment. Let's see. I'm putting it up here. And hold on a minute. There we go. Okay. So I'm finding the den. Okay. Truly, I'm going to do this. Okay, guys, I am going to walk you through how to find some stuff at Eat Like a Bear. And first off, so you're going to post the thing in the FAQ area. If you have any questions at all, look, we have an FAQ area. Look in this left-hand navigation. So this is at eatlikeabearden.com. And look at this. Post your questions right here. Here they are. Okay. We don't get a lot of questions in here. We should get a lot more. And these are public. And so here you might not want to put like your whole full name or whatever. You can come in here with a moniker or whatever else you want. That's fine. But this is a public area. All you need to do to put your question in here is basically, put your email and password in here and be logged in. That's it. And then your question just appears right here. You just type it out and post it, and there it is, and we'll come in and answer it for you. Okay, and so for that Android and iPhone thing, you just put it right in here. Okay, so we can find it. And let's see, what else do you need to know? Now I'm going to scroll down. Here's our Century Life Image Gallery. This is the view on a computer. Oh, look at all of us, how wonderful everyone is. Oh my goodness. So, oh gosh. Oh my gosh. And there's Ellen. I mean, come on. So this is so amazing. And Brenda, and we just started this. So there's not a lot of photos in here. That's why we all need to work on this. And you saw how excited I got with Robin's quilt. I mean, look at that beautiful quilt. So, so what is a century life? A century life is living our fullest, our most vibrant life. And that for Robin involves quilt making. So I think that is wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So you need to find these areas. Now you also need to find the 3-day challenge. And so I'm going to just open up this is the main website that I'm going to open up. And I'm going to show you the place where you start the 3-day challenge. It's right here. And you just put your email in, like see the little thing pops up and then you get emails from me. That's it. And so you definitely want to do that. That's where I give you a shopping list and then walk you through like 3 days of eating. You can learn all this. It's like there's no like gatekeeping on the meals themselves. Though there are books that will give you even more recipes or whatever else. And you can find those books by going to the eatlikeabear.com website. And in the top navigation, there is a shop option, which will take you to the shop, which will take you to the books. So anyway, the main website is the seed to all of this. So, but let's get back to the den area, because that's what I want to talk about. And it speaks to a lot of the questions you guys are answering today. But first, fundamental thing is you're going to learn where the FAQs are so you can come in and ask questions or leave comments or whatever else. Anyone who has a really great transformation story, we have this one too. Or, you're going to say, oh, mine's not really great. No, yours is great. Everybody's is great. We want to see them here in the transformation stories area, which I need to do better at promoting because I think most people don't even know that's there. So your questions, your transformation stories that you're going to put, but easier than all that is this down here, our Century Life Image Gallery, which everyone is going to put photos in today. I'm very excited about that. But for people who have joined our 2025 challenge, the January 2025 challenge, I want to give you a real quick walkthrough on what is in here, because a lot of people on this live are asking about how the heck do you get started and like stick with it and all that. Guys, you need to join our January 2025 challenge. If for no other reason than these additional resources that I've included here, that this is part of our den, like the deep den member area, but it's right here in the challenge. And my goodness, there's a video in here. This is the start, restart, recharge space that is in the January 2025 space. And there's a video, your last day one is well worth the price of all of this, frankly, just this one video. And so I'm clicking on this and you can see what it looks like back here. Okay, there's a graphic. Here's the day one video, and there's a transcript of the last day one video here. So if you don't have a lot of time or you're not a video person, you can just quickly what is the word when you quick skim see, I forget words, oh my god, my poor brain. You can quickly skim this because there is the video transcript, and I think all of our psychology videos have a transcript as well, so that's cool. But see, in the start, recharge, there are other things as well. And so I want you to go through and just find some of these things that are going to resonate with you. A big thing that we're doing right now is that I'd like everyone to be doing, because we're going to do the 3-day challenge together in mid-January. Anyone who wants to, who, through via this January 2025 area. See, we already have some content in here for the 3-day challenge. But the thing is, you could start the 3-day challenge today, next week, whenever you want to start it. But people, especially who have a little hard time getting started, this is your time right now to get in and begin the preparation activities for it. And it's not just like for the obvious, like you need to have the food so you can eat the food, but actually doing preparation activities is a very powerful tool for setting your intentions for what you were about to do. It's communicating to your brain that, yes, you're about to do something really big and important. And so that is what you're going to do like in the next couple of weeks. I really love to see people engaged in that. And let me point out too, this is also why I don't like this whole well, I'm going to go on my last feast, or I'm going to eat like crazy for a week and eat a lot of pizza and ice cream or whatever it is, because what is that setting your intentions for? Or what is it telling your brain? I would love to see people, instead of stuff like that, because that's very cultural, like what we tend to do. But rather than stuff like binging because you're about to cut back, what if instead you're really transitioning and you're really building that intention for this big thing that you were about to do? And that it's such a success factor. And so for people struggling with getting started, I really encourage you to kind of gear up. And we had a video a couple of weeks ago about that, and I'm realizing now it's not in these. I need to post it in here so we can find it easier, because from that video talking about gearing up with like your pantry or whatever else, I made a little chat area here where you can go in and give some ideas about what you're doing to gear up and check out other people's ideas. I'm not going to click on this because this is a private space, and we do this is currently a public video. So but we haven't had a lot of people posting in here because they don't know about it because everyone's been on vacation. So get in and put your stuff in here if you're in the January 2025 challenge area. If you're not in the area, get in the area because, again, it is the best deal on the internet with all these tools. Okay, other tools, goals. There are goal setting materials here. And so get in here and look around. What you can do for this, for instance, that says at the top, goals cheat sheet. You can click on this post and it will give you like a little couple of sentences about each of the 5 videos in here so you can get a sense of that. And thank you guys for being part of this and doing the goals, because it's the only reason probably I'm going to have goals, because I haven't done, like, we do these our daily 5. I haven't done my daily 5 yet. I so need to do them, and I think it's going to be amazing. And so, speaking of the daily 5, I'm going to go up here to the challenge accountability. I just made this space yesterday and made these prizes. Okay, so this is for January, and there are prizes to be had in January. And some of them you're going to just get by doing stuff. Okay. And one of those is make your daily list of 5, or it's called a daily 5. What do we even call it? See, oh my gosh. And then you're going to do that list of 5 at least 25 of 30 days. And you'll check in at the end and I'll send you a card. Okay. And then post every day in January here at the Den, and I will send you a card. Look at that. You can do that. Oh my goodness. But see, what I know is if you post every day in here in January, not only do you get a card from me, but you're just more likely to just stay focused and engaged, and you're more likely to meet whatever your, weight loss or wellness goals are for January. So that's the real prize. And so then we have the top 10 in our 30-day leaderboard. Now, so everyone's already asking, what is that? Good question, because it's new and we don't entirely know. I'm going to show you in a minute, but we're going to just kind of see if we even like our leaderboard concept. And then we have a weight loss thing. So be one of the top 3 biggest losers and I'll send you a surprise merch package. Okay. So do all these things, all of these, and I'll send you a surprise merch package as well. Okay. And so, but real quick, I'm just going to show you the leaderboard. So here's the leaderboard. You can find it at the top, navigation. And we can see the leaders for 7 days and for 30 days. And so imagine 30 days from now. And let's say we're going to check this on the last day of January, let's say. And so look at this. Georgia's number 1, and we got Barbara and Sue. And so this is our leaderboard, and you can see these points. And then I'm going to click, how do points work? Okay. 1 like equals 1 point. And so there might be ways we can change some of this stuff. We're going to get in and figure it out. But really, you have to be in here and you have to be engaged to get points. So as you can see, George is in here a lot. And, we got other people in here a lot. Okay. So those are ways to get actual prizes. But, everybody's real prize is the life changes and just really making tomorrow a little easier than yesterday. And that is the whole goal with all of this. And so let me see, I'm coming back over here. I'm going to remove that for now. I don't know if y'all could even see that. And I'm going to look real quick at comments again, because I know there were a lot about getting started. So hopefully I address some of those. Okay. And Geraldine on new beginnings. Absolutely. New beginnings, everybody. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah. Okay. So Utica. Okay. Wants to learn about vegetarian options. Sometimes I just want to eat lentils rather than meat. Okay. I would love a whole little group of vegetarians to join the Deep Den, like really committed vegetarians. I could eat vegetarian. I'm not committed. But I have opinions. And I have something on a couple of YouTube videos about vegetarian, but I don't talk about lentils, for instance. But I'm going to test some things. This is going to get me off track. But here's the thing: why don't some vegetarians join the Deep Den so we could have really deep discussions about this? The struggle is that, like, people will come in and ask a question kind of once, and then we never know what they do, and they don't come back to report. And we need people like really in working on it and really tweaking what they're doing and finding the different models and like getting feedback and stuff like that. Because we don't have anyone in the community that I know. Geraldine maybe right now is having some beans, maybe, but Geraldine's is highly specific and probably wouldn't be as applicable to you. But people who, but anyway, beans in general, I didn't eat them to lose the 280 pounds, but you know what? They're a good, like, satiating, lower calorie item. And so I don't know why someone wouldn't try them and just see how it goes. And especially with the skillet dishes, it's a natural. So, but yeah, join the deep den, vegetarians. Get in there. I would love to discuss it. I'm going to be eating. I keep thinking I'm going to go like 30 days complete vegetarian, and I don't know that that's going to happen for a while. I mean, especially with the injury, the brain injury, my number one focus is actually just my brain, and doing anything very structured and formulaic. Um, for me right now, it's easiest just to stay in the structures and the formulas that I already know. Okay. And so that's what I've been doing lately. Yeah. But we do have I was showing you those different spaces. There is one that we just recently started that is discussing vegetarianism, because I would love that. And so, um, let me see. Yeah, because Mary is asking, she says, I'm having a really hard time starting again. Any really easy advice? And so you should join and get into some of that material. But this is absolutely total truth bomb. Like, get the food organized and pick a date and just do it. Just do it. But get in and watch that last day one video, because it really makes more explicit the dynamic of especially the day one that you're going to go through as you like charge through that day. And I do find that if I can get through, for me, it's all about getting through day two and, breaking some of those habits. And then really, I start to get a little momentum, and then really leaning into that momentum. It's very powerful. Yeah. Yeah, people are saying just go for it. Yeah, ultimately, you do have to draw the line and start. But the last day one video will be very helpful for anyone in the January challenge who's having an issue with this, for sure. Yep. Okay, yeah, and Geraldine, yes. So there is talking about the vegetarian chat that's in the deep den, and we need more people in there chatting about it, for sure. Okay, happy New Year, everybody. I'm just scrolling down through here. Oh, in cloudy Northern California. I'm in cloudy Central California, and I'm cold, really cold today. I don't have a fire in this house because I've just been stubborn, and we haven't been here for more than a few days at a time. I'm like, I'm just wearing a coat. It's cold. It's very cold. Oh, Kathy, is the Century Life space for people who have lost 100 pounds? No, absolutely. Well, it's for everybody. It's for everyone who wants to live their most vibrant life, which I hope is everybody. Yeah. So, um, and yes, yes, it is about living your best life. Yeah. And Anna says, yes, it's for everyone. We can all live our most vibrant life 100%. So, and Kathy is asking, do we have to sign up for the January challenge at a certain location? Well, so all this is that we have this whole ecosystem of support for the January challenge, and so you sign up by just paying for your piece of it, and so there's a link in here, and that's where you then get it, like, unlocks these resources for you. But anyone who's not joining us in that way, there's other resources here, and there's the Century Life thing. You're going to post your photos. Anyone can post. Anyone can post. So, yeah. But that's for specific, like, Century Life photos. You wouldn't post like, um, oh, woe is me. I don't know what my goal is. You know what I mean? Because that's a whole different area. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So guys, look, if you're not joining in that space, you can still lose weight, right? Okay, you can still do it. So, I mean, I did all this with nothing, truly. So, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Um, yeah, so Sybil's already on it. Sybil, yes, post like screenshots if for whatever reason with the, like, I don't even want to know why something's not allowing a screen recording. Like, that's like whatever. you're definitely just get screenshots that show the step by step. 100%. That's probably that might be better anyway. I don't know. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, and yeah, so people are eating beans for a Daniel fast. That's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just scrolling through here, and Happy New Year, Aunt Joyce. That you guys know that's my aunt right there, Joyce Phillips. So, anywho, okay, so and now and Virginia's here too. See, you guys, I've been so focused on your comments and stuff like that, and I missed that Virginia's here too. So, okay, when I say that she's here too. So, Deep Den members always have access. So, if you're new to the Deep Den or you didn't know this, because I don't think it's that obvious, when I post about these videos, then there's a special link that I put in the comments that allows you to come backstage. That is what these guys have used, and that is why they're here. That's why you're going to see them here, and that's where they found it. Okay, and so we have some wonderful people backstage right now. So let me get them on here because I've just talked y'all's ears off. And now I'm hoping I said everything I wanted to say. Of course, I don't remember. Oh dear. Okay. But I'm going to do so much better in 2025 because definitely. So I'm working on my I have brain injury, and I am working on like specific cognitive things, and it's coming along. It is okay. So who of these lovely ladies wants to come up first? Does anyone see anyone waving and excited? Oh, okay. So I got Virginia. I see Georgia too. Georgia was waving. I'm going to bring up Virginia and say
Hey,
Happy New Year,
hi.
Virginia.
Happy New Year, Amanda. What a great way to start the year, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's wonderful. I mean, I have the New Year Rose Bowl parade thing going on in the other room. And I'd rather do this than watch that. So here I am. I printed off my Bare Bootstraps Daily 5. So my Daily 5 is on my computer screen. So when I'm not at my computer. I'm on a laptop right now, and most of the time I'm on my phone. But when I do go to my computer, that is my screensaver, my Daily 5. And what's interesting is that has not changed. My Daily 5 has not changed. I think when I first wrote it, I just really took to heart the 5 bucket areas, if you will, that help me anyway stay on track. And so mine is just I move 20 minutes a day. I prep and plan my meal, my OMAD. I spend quality time with my husband because I'm his caregiver, and making sure that I'm doing something that's not just caregiving with him. I clean and organize one thing. It could be anything, a drawer. I mean, I'm a mess right now. You can't see it, but right around me, I could do that. Um, and I do some art. And so I started, I'm not sure if I posted it into it might have just been I don't know where I posted it, but I started a vision board, and that vision board is literally the size of a door because we had all this cardboard we got our sauna set up. We had all this cardboard. And I thought, well, I'm going to use that cardboard. And so I had a bunch of bear stickers. So I circled it all with bear stickers, and now I'm starting to use my art a little bit within that, and then I'm going to continue to work on it's going to be a real work in progress. I kind of almost see it taking a long time to fill this up, and maybe it is not just what I see for myself but actually what I'm doing. So I'm really looking forward to the vision board this year, and making it big and huge and all encompassing. So yeah, I'm just excited. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited too. And have you posted, because I haven't seen it. Have you posted your creation? A photo
Not
of it?
yet. Not yet. I
Okay.
will though. I can't remember. I might have just shared it within a hub or something.
Uh-huh.
The other thing is that the hubs are sort of shaping up really nicely right now. Like yesterday, oh my gosh, Anna is amazing. She did some breathing and some tapping stuff, which is really cool. Um, I've known about that for a long time, but having somebody actually like walk you through it and do it together, it's really cool. And then so we have some hubs that are like specific topics, if you will, and times. And then other hubs where we just get on and chit chat and do whatever. So
Yeah, and so everyone should look for a schedule of that. So this is in the deep den, and there will be a schedule. We've had minor tech issues, but we will not be, we'll just be okay. So yes,
yeah.
but there's you'll see, everyone will see the schedule where you'll know it'll be more clear, like which days are what specifically and which are kind of more general. And we'll have just more detail about all that. But anyone who, because there's a hub that's in 27 minutes from now,
Right.
and anyone who's never been in would need to know that you can go to the top of the water cooler in the den, and on a pinned post, you can find the Zoom link to go into that hub. And
Mhm.
so today's a perfect day to just go check it out, see
That's
what it is.
exactly what I do. So like here's my phone. I made so you mentioned making a website an icon, and that's what I did with the recipe finder, which is right there, and the circle is right here. And so if I go into the circle and I go to the water cooler, it's having issues today. I don't know what's going on, but I go to the water cooler and then I find your pinned post. It's always at the top, and I just click on it, and you scroll down, and there's the link to get into the Zoom. And so that, I mean, and that's how I get into the Zoom every time I go. I just go to your first post.
So I don't know if we've lost Virginia or if y'all have lost me. I have no idea. So it's like I can see me, but Virginia is frozen. Oh, so I'm going to add Georgia to the stage because I see Georgia waving. So Georgia may have.
I'm not sure that that bodes well for 2025. my my internet. Holy cow. So anyway, so what I was going to say was like for today's live, if people aren't sure where to find it or where how to come backstage even, I just click on your name up here. I click there and up pops your profile. I scroll down a little bit and right there it says posts and I just click on posts and these are all of your posts so I can see like when you post this one, which is for the live today, I can go in there and you always post in the comment how to come backstage. So if you want to be here, and trust me, I did not do anything literally except pull my hair back and here I am, put on a something. I'm wearing one of my Christmas presents. It says be kind and then you open it up of a bee. And it fits me perfectly. I won't say the word on live. And George is going, ooh,
I think I've seen that, and I think,
yeah.
yeah, well, it's not, yeah, yeah. But okay,
But
but now we got to hear from Georgia. Georgia's
yeah,
muted though. Well, let's see.
I
There
always
you go.
I've got strange things going on and people walking through. Not gonna mention any names. Uh, I've I'm set. I have printed off all my paperwork and everything. It's in the house though. But I had real good luck with this last year. It's graph paper, easy peasy. You know, put all the month and what you're going through and your intentions. And like this, I have being positive every morning before I get up in the morning. I lay in bed and I think, okay, what is going to be good today that's going to happen? Always pull out something positive and I do my counting backwards to bring to manifesting what I want to be. And so that's even before I get out of bed. I've got intentions, journal to chart on my little chart. Doesn't do any good. You can make these charts all day long, but if you don't fill it out, it doesn't do any good. And if I'm fasting, if I have my one meal a day, if I go to bed early, if I ground, if y'all don't ground, y'all need to ground. Get out and put your feet in the dirt. And if I sew and if I exercise, and then when you get done, you have this pretty little thing here. So you can see anything that you can do that it's going to give you a visual. It's going to help you. And that's like with the pictures when we do Face-to-Face Friday. If you're just starting, take a picture. You don't have to share it. If you're not ready to share, you don't have to share. Because I can tell you, in a week, you take another picture and you are going to be astounded at the differences, especially in your face. Your face is like the first thing that starts to go. So all that bloating goes away and everything else. So you're going to want those pictures. Believe me, you're going to want those pictures. But I'm excited about the new year. My word is going to be Phoenix, because I want to rise from the ashes of last year and struggling the last few years and just staying right here. And I'm starting to do this. And I want to keep that trajectory going. And anything that you can do, like color it on a piece of paper. If that gets you excited, if that gets you motivated every single day, do it. Do it.
Georgia, we totally need some photos of that if you don't mind sharing them.
Yeah.
But in the space with the challenge accountability that's in the January space, and that can give people some ideas, because that's beautiful. That's very simple.
Have you thought of turning that into a quilt, Georgia?
Yes. The one quilt that I wanted to do so bad was the periodical table, because I have a cousin that is a professor at Mary Hardin Baylor, and she's a science major or whatever. That's what she teaches, and that was what I was going to do. But I think this would be more fun.
That would be good.
Yep. But I'll add that to the challenge area, though.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. And Virginia, when you get a photo of your vision board, you could add that in there too.
Yeah.
Just giving people ideas. That's wonderful. And actually, Kelly is asking about I think Kelly's asking about the Zoom calls. So those are in the Deep Den, Kelly. So yeah, not trying to give you all FOMO, but yeah, that's the Deep Den. And by the way, the Deep Den members have access to the January challenge. This January challenge was just a way of giving like broader access for people who don't want to be in like a membership kind of thing. So that's what that's all about. But we're like leaving out, like we got Anna and we have Brenda back here. So let's bring them both up. And I'm going to bring up Brenda, Anna Sewell, they're number 2 right here. Good morning, you guys. Because we only have, let's say, about 10 more minutes, and then take a quick bio break, and because some of y'all go into the hub, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay. So how you doing, Brenda?
I'm doing good. I'm tired. I'm not used to staying up till 3 a.m. anymore. But and my grandchild's a card shark, man. We brought in the new year playing cards. That was a lot of fun because it was just me and my oldest grandson. And, we were talking food because he's trying to bulk up because he's in football and I'm trying to bulk down. And he's going to share his salad days with me, and I'm going to share my salad days with him. And so I'm integrating a new thing for 2025, which I think is going to be great because my 2 oldest grandkids want to be healthy, and I want to be healthy. So I'll put it together. And then I've got my daily 5. Shower and get dressed up. Shower and get dressed up part is the important part because you get up and you dress up as if you expect something positive to happen that day.
Mm-hmm.
I never know when Sharon's going to come and kidnap me. So get up and get dressed as if she's going to come kidnap me or something awesome's going to happen. So prepare for that. you may have just a normal day at home, but it's a new mindset to get up and dress up as if you're going out. And then 2 is post in the den, because I do that anyways, but I figured I'd give me an easy check mark. I got my stars. And then 3 is move and work on joints, because, they need to be lubricated and stretched. And then number 4 is my Georgia mile. I got the watch. I got to track my Georgia mile. And then number 5 is make sure to journal so that I can look back and see my progress. That's kind of important, really. When on days that are kind of craptacular, you can go back and read about how far you've actually gone, and it can make it just a little less craptacular, because we all have those days. It's a given.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. So it's the whole good day, bad day thing, and using the good days to prepare for the bad days or the craptacular days, as the case may be. But the dress up, so I made a note because I think that might need to be one of my daily 5s too. I still haven't done my daily 5s, but I will. But you know what needs to be? This isn't a daily 5, but I should just say it out loud, because so I'm going to be sending out these prize packages. I have some I'm supposed to send from like September. And I thought maybe I need to come on here on a live video. You guys can come and just give us great updates, and I'll just be here on the side, like doing the packages. Like, look, it's now has an address and it's going. So I have the stuff, and I've had the stuff in the car for 2 months. Like then I'll bring it into the house. Like, oh, I'm going to do it. And then now my thing is it's kind of cold, which is true. So, I need to get back to like civilization with heat and do it. But anyway, okay. Anasul, what's up?
Well, I had written my daily 5 like the last minute, because I've been thinking about it, and anytime you're like, think about all those times where people pick 3 wishes and, how you get all, and I talked about that yesterday. It doesn't really matter, as long as, because we can change it if we need to. And as long as we're like moving in the right direction. But when you're talking about getting dressed, I'm like, on a bad day, I really don't want to get dressed. And I'm wearing clothes. Why not just make it fun? I have a bee costume in my closet. I've got medieval clothes. And honestly, in the beginning of the pandemic, I went for walks wearing medieval tunics with a chainmail belt, and it did make me feel better. So I think maybe, see, one of mine, I have been messing with it. One of mine is laughs and smiles. And if I incorporated getting dressed in there, because even if I don't go somewhere, I could wear something outrageous and it would make me feel better, even on a bad day. So I think I'm going to incorporate that somewhere. But I've got chill skills, which should basically be, breathing, tapping, something like that. And what I am doing is not make it be one specific thing. I will have a choice every day on each thing that I'm going to do. So like chill skills, I don't have to tap every day. I could do a breathing exercise instead, whatever. And then creative, I'm going to do something creative every day, whether it is writing, whether, because I've been doing poetry again, or whether I'm playing in the mud, because that is a big thing. I am setting up the space for it. And today I'm going to do something in that direction, whether or not I do it, gathering my stuff, something, and then move it. I'm going to either go to the gym or dance at home or, hang on my bar, something. And I know that a lot of days I'm going to do a lot more than just one something, but I need something that I can accomplish even on a bad day, even just half-heartedly. I'm going to do it. And then meditate. And I like to meditate when I'm sitting in a massage chair at the gym or while I'm sitting in the sauna. But I'm going to do it wherever I do it. I'm going to do that every day. And then the last one, I had written laughs and smiles, because I need to laugh. I need to smile, but I also need to maybe make somebody else laugh or smile. And I'm going to incorporate the getting dressed up in there somehow. One of the most fun times I had when I was younger is somebody I was with they put on a gorilla outfit, and we rode around on a motorcycle all over the place. And just like surprised people. And I'm like, I've seen people do stuff like that where
Mhm.
they get dressed up and they do dancing or whatever. And I just want to incorporate
Okay,
something
Anna,
like that.
the
Yeah.
next time you come visit me, you better bring that costume and we are going out for a ride, girl.
I'll have to get one. I don't have a gorilla costume, but I do have a bee costume. So
Then
I-
that'll do.
and I have other stuff, and I can make stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have a chili pepper right there.
Oh my goodness, that would be so much fun. I would so have a blast. with that.
You've motivated me. I'm going to go get my Disney princess outfit and wear that for the hub.
Yeah, we're grown-ups. We
Yay.
can wear whatever the heck we want.
That's right.
Okay, you guys, but the
Just
thing is,
have-
Anna lives right near a campus, a college campus that is actually where my son's school is as well. And so she can go in that bee outfit and walk around a college campus really pretty easily, which I think she needs to be doing. And this also makes me think I need to, because, when I talk about being here in the mountains and it's all cold and then
Right.
going to civilization, the civilization is down there in that
Right.
town. So maybe I need a costume too. Like, Anna, let's meet.
Okay, yeah.
What are we
Well,
doing today?
And the bee costume I have, it was one that my Aunt Lorraine made, and she gave it to me when she had moved into a home, and I wore it before. And what it was is I was getting ready to throw a big party for a whole bunch of elderly residents and their families, so I wanted to be really busy. I mean, I needed to be really busy, so I put the bee costume on so they could see me buzzing around making getting ready for a party. So it's stuff like that, and we could do just about anything.
That's
think about it.
amazing.
We could just wear a hat or something. I mean,
I can see the California news station, weird bee on motorcycle, news at 11.
we need bear costumes is what we need, is bear costumes.
That's it right there, Amanda. Come now.
That seems obvious now. I do have some hats that are like bear hats. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, actually, that may be a variation of an idea, because what I need to do, stuff like that. So for brain, like to build brain synapses and all that. So what I'm told is it's one of these things that's just super simple, just kind of like, oh, so you're fat, just eat less. Super simple, right? The simplest, most difficult thing you're ever going to do. And so what I need to do is, this would be the basic model. Every single day I get up and just exercise all day long, just very active, very, very, cardio, whatever, everything, fill all the daylight hours with exercise. And because cardio is apparently very good for your brain. And so, but even just strolling is better than sitting,
So are the breathing exercises.
Well, so do all of those, like fill the daylight hours with those, so that when night comes, I'm just tired. And then I get 9 or 10 hours of sleep, of really good restful sleep. And then I wake up and I do it again. And so that's like the very basic model. And so what I'm looking at is, well, I have to do some stuff with Eat Like a Bear, just like, I can't just leave completely.
Right.
And so my thought is, if I can draw the boundary on, it's always about boundaries, isn't it? And work like very focused, put in my century photos and stuff like that in a 2 to 3 hour period, and have a definite time that I stop. Because if I don't have a time, I'll just keep working all day long, and then go out. And then the rest of the day is just filled with activity. And then when that sun goes down, I know I need some kind of transitional work, especially in the winter. Hey,
Oh, baby.
Sharing a 6-pack.
Yeah.
yeah.
My little squishy grew up.
So anyway, then my transition into sleep, I had that I'll be just reading books, so no devices. These last few days, this last week, I've been with the kids and we're just watching shows together in bed. And I'm like, you know what? It's break. It's fine. But as that ends, I've gotten like the neck lamp. I have a bag of books that I'm taking to town. So I'll have those. And I'll be reading an actual book. And so no devices after dark, and then actual books, which is revolutionary, I feel like, and that will transition me into really good sleep. So I don't have my daily 5 yet, but they're going to kind of support what I just said somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, so if you're in the January challenge and you're wondering about the daily 5, so there's a whole thing on the daily 5, but also definitely look for look at the list of the goal setting activities, because there's a post called Fight for It, and it will take you through a way of thinking about this, which really might help you create your daily 5. And then there's like the 6-week goals, which are more things like you're going to lose 7 pounds in 6 weeks or whatever it is. It's more of like the numeric types of things. So, which are good. All of these types of things all work together very, very well to drive powerful amounts of change. Yeah. So let me look here real quick at,
the printables are in there too. I mean, I saw you had put printables in there too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. These things,
So-
you guys, these things you're seeing here, anyone
Mhm.
looking at like the checklists and various things, they're in there. Yeah. Yeah. You can download them right in there. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. Well, guys, we're going to go now. But we're going to be back. We're going to do a lot of live videos this year, including, I'm sure, another one this week. But on the one this week, you might see me mailing mailing things out to people as we come on here and chat. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We need special project hubs where just all it is me mailing stuff out. I'll just
Mhm.
so
There you go.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. So and so Sherry is asking for resources on lipidemia. Don't we have
Mhm.
cases in the community?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. And I mean, especially since lipedema and lymphedema, sometimes you have both. And I do know that some people have said that when they are doing everything all together, including fasting and our lower carb, high volume foods, they've noticed some. I mean, it's not like it's gonna cure it, but it seems like they've reported some improvements. So because I know it helps with lymphedema, lipedema is a little different, but it can help. It can help.
So I may have lipedema, by the way, but mild, because there's a whole range. Okay.
Right.
And most people probably don't even know it if it's mild, but it's
Mhm.
because I've gotten down to a lower weight. And it's actually only because I never looked at my legs, because why would I look at my own legs? But I had to take photos with the accident.
Oh
I was
yeah.
kicked in the calves as well. So I had
Yeah.
the bruising on my calves. And so it forced me to take photos of my legs from the back.
Right.
And
Which you don't normally look back there, Yeah.
and I looked at him and I was like,
What's going on here? Yeah.
and it's interesting because but the fact is, in my legs currently, there's plenty of regular fat to be lost still, but it does look like, even getting down to like, I'm curious to see as I lose more what the legs are going to look like, because
I do have a collection about both. I think I have a collection about both of those in our archival stories group. So
and so isn't there a link from the den to that list of conditions?
I think there is. And if there's I think I just did it. I just did it.
Seems
I'll
like-
look.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Sherry, you know what? Sherry, go into the frequently asked questions and search for this, number one. But
Mhm.
number two, if you can't find it, just post in there and say, hey, where's that thing? And we'll
Yeah,
try to
and then I'll
it.
find it and send it to you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Amanda,
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. What is
a
it?
card.
I picked this while we were talking, and I do so with intention. And I think this is the perfect card to start 2025 with. The world needs your happiness. A life of suffering or unhappiness and a life deprived of the things you most want does not help the world. But your happiness, your abundance, and your life lived to the fullest uplifts the entire world.
Wow. Okay. On that note, you guys, as you get into the January challenge, which everybody should, there is the Bear Tracks 2025 paper, and Virginia's card would take it to another level. because you'll see how it fits with Virginia's card. So we'll be talking about it all year, and and who knows when, how, and all that. But anyway, happiness and joy, 100%.
Mhm.
Okay. Even if it means like on a bad day, you're running around looking like a busy bee in a bee suit.
There you go.
Okay. Well, so and now it's 3 minutes before 10. Okay. We got to go, you guys. So good seeing everybody. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And thank you. Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.